Hey Cancer Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Alright y'all, so I tried to not post and just be home and chill, but my thoughts were running away with me and I felt like I'm gonna drive myself crazy. So I said, let me go ahead and post some readings. Let's see what you need to hear about this week. Alright. What does Cancer need to know about the week we're in right now? It says, in desires, embrace, remember your true self. It says again, in desires, embrace, remember your true self. Okay. What else? I feel like that's telling you not to get lost in maybe some kind of connection or something. It says genuine, good intentions, their love is real and no deception here. I love it. So some of you have a genuine love around you, but I feel like Spirit is still saying that might also be somebody helping you to remember some parts of yourself that you've been suppressing as well. But if you feel like you're really usurped in somebody's love or relationship of some kind, I feel like Spirit is saying don't lose yourself in the love, even though it's genuine, which is beautiful. But we still have to maintain our own identity, outside of the person that we're with. I think it's very easy to get caught up in love and connections, which is why I try to keep a pretty broad spectrum of things I talk about, because I think life is about so much more, although love is beautiful, right? So somebody around you is genuine in love. They have good intentions. Okay, I like that. What else? Someone's name could be Lewis or Louie. All right, you got boundaries. Boundaries. You could be at a distance from somebody. Maybe you feel like you're having trust issues with a person because there's distance between you. What else? It says find strength and restraint. Power lies there. So there is something about moderation here. And there's a bottle of liquor. I don't know if somebody is trying to distance themselves from somebody that drinks too much, or this could be even your own vices that are showing up. It doesn't have to be liquor, but it feels like some of you could be on the Cancer Leo cusp, because that is the power of restraint, the strength card, which is Leo energy. It says your power lies basically in not doing too much right now. Moderation and restraint. So I don't know what that's about. It could even be holding back if you are doubting somebody, don't come on too strong. Just use your soft power, your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. You got purpose, divine plan, choose your path, and meaningful work. So this feels career related. This could be you finding your purpose. What else? Or you're already doing it. You got insight. Look for signs. Use your intuition and you are right. So if you already, some of you could be readers. You could be doing spiritual work here. You do meaningful work. And if not, you're supposed to be doing it. And it could have a lot to do with your intuitive gifts. You got clouded vision. It says recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. Truth, share, and awareness. So like I said, is there a long distance situation or a situation where you feel distant from somebody, even if it's emotional distance? I feel like Spirit is saying this person is trustworthy, even if you do have trust issues with them. Now, if y'all know somebody is not trustworthy and they've cheated, that ain't your story. This ain't your story. But this feels like this is Scorpio Venus energy. This is Seven of Cups. And sometimes that can talk about temptation in a relationship. Yeah, it says desires may dazzle, but often lead astray. I don't know if this is you maybe thinking about stepping out. That could be what it is too. Your prayers are answered and your wish is granted. And you have enchanted. Somebody's enchanted. Somebody's in love with you. And you got the zenith. High point, peak performance, and do your best. Okay, so it feels like if somebody is being tempted right now, they're thinking about how it could cause them to lose something that they really want. This could be somebody putting distance between them and some kind of temptation. It could be you or the person you're connected to. For some of y'all, this is a vice though, like drinking or smoking or some kind of bad habits here that you could be like, I need to stop that. And this week you could be really focusing on restraining yourself. I don't know if somebody's on a diet or doing something this week, but I feel like you're going to get success. This is like the World card. It talks about reaching a milestone, and it's also wishes being granted. And the next card is wish. Your wish is being granted and a prayer being answered. So this is a highlight of your week here. Let's see what that's about. We're going to look at that separately. But whether it's you or someone else, if there is some temptation, or maybe somebody feeling like another person is tempted, and it could be that there's distance. I feel like they're not. It's saying that the person has good intentions, okay, and no deception here. So let's see what's going on for my Cancerian people. So I could be Native American. So this name could be Morgan. Okay, what's going on here? Somebody could live in a place where they have hurricanes. I don't know why I'm saying this. I just saw the word hurricane pop up in my head. So you think Florida and, you know, the Gulf, like that region. You could be somewhere where there's a lot of hurricanes. And I don't know why I'm seeing that, what that means. That could be like a storm of like blessings coming your way though. It feels like, I want to say it's good. Somebody could drive Uber or Lyft. What's going on with your desires? Yeah, the devil. Look at this. And desires embrace, remember your true self. This is the shadow self. Oh, I can't show it. It's the devil though. Maybe if I cover it like that. The devil, Capricorn energy, your sister sign. So it could be a Capricorn you're connected to. This does talk about our vices, addictions, codependency, emotional entrapment. Yeah, somebody could be healing at the star. And this is the genuine version of yourself. This is the stripped down version of yourself. It's like bearing your soul. And it says, remember your true self. I feel like I need to take that. I can't ignore that. Capricorn and Aquarius energy is here. I like that. 2 majors. So somebody could definitely be working through their vices. Or for some of you, there's somebody in your life that maybe you don't trust. Maybe you think they've gone back to whatever their vice is. Even if it's cheating or whatever. I feel like somebody really isn't. The Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Yeah, that's somebody operating with a moral compass, letting their conscience be their guide. Taurus energy. You got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius here as well. If you're wondering if somebody's into you, it says desires embrace. Ace of Wands is desire. It's passion. It's chemistry. It's sex. It's a sex card. And the Queen of Wands is a very sexy woman. She represents sex appeal, mass appeal. For some of you, there could be distance between you and another person. I feel like you have been such a positive influence on this person, or you've impacted their heart so much that even if there is temptation or something like that going on, I feel like they're fighting it because this talks about doing the right thing. I feel like I need to take these. Let's see what else you need to hear about this. Some of you, there could be a marriage brewing between you and another person. This could be your marriage. Yeah, you got the King of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands here. That's a true pair with the Temperance card. That's a soulmate. There could be a strong fire sign or a Taurus. Aquarius is here. Capricorn is here. What's going on? You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. I can talk about going through the motion. Something else flipped in reverse. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And she represents bitterness, being jaded, unforgiveness. She also is somebody that has been so hurt before that sometimes she's a bit cold, a bit aloof. But this is deception in reverse. It talks about somebody not being honest with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It feels like somebody who's going through the motions worrying themselves about something that's not really true. Okay? And some of you are in love with somebody at a distance. Could be an Aquarius person, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Yeah, you may think they're deceptive. They could be a smooth talker. And there could be some spying going on with this person, maybe online. Both of these cards are online here. Okay, so a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. You got Gemini and Virgo here. It's saying that there's no deception here. So if you do find that you're like, I don't know if there's been a karmic cycle between you and another person. Something's changed recently between you and another person, and maybe you don't trust them. Because the Queen of Swords in reverse would have trust issues. You know, she represents bitterness. And so there could be a feeling of, or maybe there's an ex or something here. Somebody's ex that you have trust issues about, regarding. I don't know. What is this? I feel like your person is genuine, though. You got the Four of Cups. I feel like they're rejecting someone. Cancer Moon energy. It's like this person is really interested in you, but there's another person here. A fire sign or an air sign, possibly. Yeah, the Strength card. You can't make it up. I told you the power of restraint is the Strength card. And this is like you've been a positive influence over someone, just like I absolutely just said. So there's somebody here that's restraining themselves. They're not giving into this temptation. They're rejecting someone else. Okay, now, it is possible for some of you that you are rejecting someone and you're trying to stay in control because you have trust issues with this person. But Spirit is saying, look, genuine good intentions there, love is real, and no deception here. Somebody here has been facing some temptation or fighting some temptation. I don't know if it's you or a person you're connected to, but that's what I see, y'all. So we're going to move on. All right, what is going on here? Some of you could be definitely getting engaged, or maybe recently you have, or somebody that you're talking to, you two are talking about, like taking it to the next level, whatever the next level is, even if it's not marriage. Okay, what's going on here? The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the King of Wands. King of Wands is someone that's thinking long term with you. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Wands. There could definitely be a long distance situation. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Taurus, Mercury, or a fire sign. I see water here as well. A younger Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then I also see Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Jupiter here. Seven of Pentacles is having second thoughts about something. It's like reading the fine print, okay? It's a card of waiting, gestation. Somebody could be pregnant here. If you are, you could be having a baby girl. King of Wands, though he is rather impulsive, he does represent somebody who is loyal, okay? Somebody could have a crush on your person. I don't know what I'm getting here. I feel like your person is good. I feel like they're not doing anything wrong. That doesn't mean they're not flattered by it, because I kind of get that they might be, especially if it's a younger person hitting on them, because this is like having a crush, and this person is looking right at this King of Wands. So, I mean, that could even represent you and your person, though, because you could be younger than this fire sign or whomever this person is that's very passionate about you. The King of Wands is somebody that's thinking long term with you. And this is a card of innocence as well. So I really do feel like somebody's intentions are pure. But if you're having second thoughts about investing in them, I would say don't have second thoughts. Even if it's a long distance relationship, I feel like somebody's serious about you. King of Pentacles is somebody that wants a traditional relationship. And here's the long distance. And then the Emperor in your reading every time. That's divine masculine. I want to get a different message, because I feel like I'm supposed to be reading something else here that's not love related. So let me work through this. Some of you, there's a lot of inner child healing going on with you. Okay, somebody can have a 7-year-old, or you could be going back to a memory from when you were 7 years old. And I feel like you're confronting it. You're dealing with it. You're facing it head on so that you can actually grow. You can move beyond it. And I feel like your finances, if they have been impacted by like inner child wounds or traumas or something like that, I feel like you're overcoming that. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles are both Aries, Taurus, Cuspers, and they do talk about financial upgrade or benefactor coming into your life, like a really moneyed person that may be investing in you. Some of you could also be waiting for some kind of money. King of Pentacles can be a windfall of money, abundance, generosity. So this could be somebody doing something nice for you, or for some of you, you could just be being very good with your money, diligent in your saving right now, because you're thinking about the long term with the Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is not a risk taker. He doesn't gamble. If you have come into some money recently, make sure you save it. Make sure you let it, like, you know, let it grow, let it compound, let it turn into something for you. You could also be saving for a trip, or you could have an opportunity to make money abroad or in another city, state, or country. Okay, I feel like this restraint with this King of Pentacles is giving me don't take unnecessary gambles or risk. That doesn't mean not to take risk. I say unnecessary. King of Pentacles is a stable person. He's not willing to lose his empire, and it is empire building and having a Midas touch. He's not willing to lose his empire by not knowing what he's getting himself into. The Two of Wands can talk about some kind of opportunity where you're trying to ask yourself, should you stay, should you go? That could even be a property, a job, whatever. Y'all just gonna have to take it however it resonates. Let's get some secondary cards and see what is going on here. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords, and that does talk about anxiety and worry. And like I said, if you are worried about something or someone, I feel like you're being told not to worry. Okay, Gemini, Mars energy. Something is giving you anxiety. Spirit is telling you to find strength and restraint. So that could be controlling your thoughts. Yeah, Nine of Cups, because you're getting a wish. A wish is being granted for you. The year 99 could be significant. September the 9th could be significant. Or you could just be seeing a lot of nines, which means something is about to elevate. You're about to close out a cycle and open up a whole other one here. All is well. The King of Cups. That's also a spirit guide. Spirit is telling you everything is going according to plan. You have all of the kings except the King of Swords, and you have the Emperor. So that could be very well a strong, like a divine masculine energy around you. And this is somebody that you can depend on. This is a man or woman of their word. In whichever capacity they're showing up in your life, this is a wish being granted. And what does your card say here? Wishes. Prayers are answered and your wishes granted. Y'all always get readings about like your wish being granted. Sometimes I feel like the titles get redundant because I'm like, Cancer gets that a lot. But this is when a planet's aligned in a way to give you a wish fulfillment, to give you contentment, to make you satisfied. It also talks about abundance and manifestation. So if you are worried about something, again, you have a spirit guide here saying all is well. It's a masculine, an older masculine that could even be a family member. Some people say spirit guides aren't your family members. I don't know. I don't pretend to know everything, but I know that the King of Cups is a spirit guide, okay? And the message is that all is well, to keep your composure. Like I've been saying from the very beginning, there's something about being even keeled. This is regulating your emotions. And I see it as your nervous system too, like regulating your nervous system. And like I said, you do have the Nine of Swords here, which is your nervous system. Being anxious or worried about something, but the Nine of Cups means it works out the way you want it to work out, even if you are worried. So try not to worry. I don't know what that means. For some of you, this could be plans to move or travel that you are anxious about. Could be a big promotion on the table for somebody. King of Wands, King of Pentacles are money men. They represent enterprise. They represent being bosses, as does the Emperor here. So that could just be showing me that a promotion is brewing for you. Maybe you feel like it's not. Maybe you're doubting it, but Spirit wants you to stay optimistic about it, okay? And you got the World card here, the Zenith, the high point, peak performance, and do your best. So you could just be putting your best foot forward in some capacity, and Spirit is saying it's going to pay off. What's going on with your purpose and insight? So again, that means you already know the answer in your heart of hearts about what it is you're supposed to do, but maybe you are clouded about whether you should do it. This could even be a bit of hesitation about like jumping at the chance to do something. I feel like you're being told to seize an opportunity, and you have to really trust your instincts about it, because you know better than me, okay, what it is. You got the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is about being observant, being teachable. He's a student. Page of Swords is very inquisitive. Okay, what else? Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. And you got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Cancer, Moon again. And what did I say? This is like missing an opportunity or something being on the back burner. There's an offer being made to you, but you're vetting it. Page of Swords is someone who's very attentive to detail. He thinks on his feet. He problem solves. And it says choose your path, meaningful work, and divine plan. He represents someone who will be into podcasting, science, math. I see him as an alchemist as well, but more like a thought alchemist more so than anything else. You have a very scientific brain. Some of you could be bored. Four of Cups can represent boredom, like doing the same thing every day. So that could be why you are like surrendering. I mean, you notice how this woman is standing on her head, right? And to me, that's giving me the Hangman. Even though it's not the Hangman, it's giving me the Hangman. Like you're looking at something from a different perspective and being open-minded about it when it comes to your purpose in life. And the Magician, this means you have a talent. This is about being resourceful. And then Cancer, this is your card. So you got Gemini, Virgo, and Cancer here, overcoming obstacles. And Spirit is saying all is well. Things are going according to plan. Manifesting what you want. The Alchemist. Travel could definitely be indicated here. Some of you could be really trying to figure out whether you should take an opportunity. And I feel like Spirit is saying, yes, it's for you. Whatever this is here. And you're going to do very well. I just saw the Fool in my head, and that's beginner's luck. So it's like you're going to have beginner's luck here. But Spirit is wanting you to be observant right now. Pay attention to the signs around you. What's the sign that they could pay attention to? Give me something on a card or something. For some of you, it could be orchids, the flowers. You got the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That is your intuition. That's your spirituality. Some of you have strong spiritual gifts. Oh, wow. The Temperance card. Some of you can have a Sagittarius person in your life. And if not, this is an Earth angel. So what I'm going to tell you, you could get insight from a complete stranger. You might meet somebody in your travels. Could be in Sagittarius season, okay? Could be over the next month, which would take us into basically Sagittarius season, right? Right on the tail end of Scorpio season. If it doesn't happen this week, it could play out more so around that time. Because this is 1 month from now. It feels like, and then this is Sagittarius season, there's a strong spiritual message here. And I feel like it could be a total stranger. And if not, it could be a water sign person like yourself. or Sagittarius who's going to be giving you insight. This is Earth Angel energy. Sometimes when I see the Sagittarius, this Temperance card, I think of like just being in the right place at the right time. It's divine timing, right? It's soulmate energy. I looked at this story on TikTok last night just to give y'all a glimpse into what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. This lady said she was in the CVS getting her child's medicine, and she was frustrated. Not because of necessarily the store, but she was just having a rough day. And she said an older white gentleman with some suspenders on came, stood behind her in line. And she said he just kept saying out loud, you need to smile more. You need to smile more. So she said she turned around at some point because he tapped her on her shoulder and he asked her if she loved herself. This is self-love as well. He asked her if she loved herself. And she said that, yeah. And he was like, you don't love yourself. And she was like, yes, I do. So he, gave her whatever he gave her verbally. And then she said by the time she was called up to the register, she turned around, that man was gone. And when she asked other people in the store if they saw him, she said nobody saw him. So she was like, was it an angel? That's what I feel like is going to happen to you. You're going to encounter someone, possibly this week. Okay. For some of you, this person could already be watching you. The Page of Swords could be somebody observing you, watching you. Don't miss it though. Four of Cups can sometimes be where you're so withdrawn emotionally that you miss something. Don't miss this. Don't miss this, because you're going to know the universe is sending you signs through somebody. It could also be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini who could be younger than you. It could even be your child for some of you. Yeah, your son. It could be your son. And then you got the Queen of Cups as the mother. Family. Something is going on with some money here. An inheritance. Four of Wands could be a property. Six of Swords is your spirit guides. You can't make it up. And something is happening over the next 8 days. You're going to get insight, communication about something. It could be money coming your way. And it could be after, I don't know, like some kind of insurance policy or something. Somebody left you some money. You could be finding out about it. Wow. Is there anything else I need to say here? The Sun is a desired outcome. And you have here that you're going to reach a zenith. Queen of Cups is you. Comes out in your reading all the time. That's about self-care. Some of you could be going on a vacation, or maybe you need to. Or maybe that was a sign, the horn outside. You might need a vacation, a trip of some kind to replenish yourself, to pour into yourself. Or some of you may need to visit your mother or your child. It could be either or. Something is going the way you want it to. Okay, this is definitely the law of attraction, as is the Magician. I do see something about traveling or moving though. So I don't know what that means to you, but whatever this is, it's fast track to you. Eight of Wands and the Chariot card are both here, and they are the fastest cards in the tarot deck. Yeah, it's some kind of assistance coming to you, and it could be a family member, y'all. We got the child here again. This could be going back to school for some of you. All I know is this is the pinnacle. This is reaching the highest level of success. It's longevity, long-term success. Ten of Wands is like reaching that mountaintop, a sense of achievement. So some kind of achievement, some kind of accomplishment this week that makes you feel very proud of yourself. Or it could be your child if it's not you. I don't know. Because like I said, the Sun with the Queen of Cups could be you as the proud mother of this person who's getting this victory. If it's not you, something is coming into balance here in harmony. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or it's a family member if it's not your child, okay? I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Enjoy this week. Looks like good news. I feel like in love, like somebody's really in love with you. And the Sun is the genuine article. And you got genuine right here. Good intentions there. Love is for real and no deception here. So that coming out with the Queen of Cups is somebody that's their heart belongs to you. And this is your intuition as well. So I feel like you already know this person is into you, but maybe you have some insecurity about something. The devil can represent insecurity as well. So if you are struggling with something like that, trust your instincts. Your instincts are not wrong. Yeah. And I feel like everything is going to go well. This 10 of Pentacles could be you and this person building an empire together. If you're dealing with a person who's very financially stable, I feel like you are very blessed right now, Cancer. Okay. I feel like you got somebody that's really on your side, and they're in it for the long run. They're in it, they got some staying power. This is not somebody playing games. King of Wands, King of Pentacles are not people who are just dating you just for the sake of dating you. They are wanting to build with you. And you had the King of Cups too. So It could be any sign. I'm not even going to try to guess at this point. And it could be older or younger. The age really doesn't matter. The sign really doesn't matter. It's just somebody wanting to invest in you. The King of Pentacles is wanting to share his world and his wealth with you. So that is your message. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment if anything resonated, and hype the video if you can. I appreciate it. Peace.